Imagine holding a tiny seed in your hand. Now imagine that seed can explode with enough force to turn itself inside out. Sounds impossible, but every time you make popcorn, you're actually watching hundreds of tiny edible explosions happen right in front of your eyes. And here's the crazy part. Only one type of corn on Earth can do this. So, what secret is hiding inside a popcorn kernel? The hidden secret. At first glance, a popcorn kernel looks ordinary. But inside, it's built like a tiny pressure cooker. Each kernel contains three important parts: a hard outer shell, a small amount of water, and soft starch stored in the center. That hard shell is incredibly strong. It traps everything inside. Now the real science begins. The pressure builds. As the kernel heats up, the water inside turns into steam. But the steam can't escape because the shell is almost completely airtight. So the pressure keeps rising and rising until it reaches nearly 135 pounds per square inch. That's almost 9 times the pressure inside a car tire. At the same time, the starch inside melts into a thick, gooey liquid. The kernel is now like a tiny bomb waiting to burst. The explosion. Then, at around 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, the shell suddenly can't hold the pressure anymore. Pop! It explodes in a fraction of a second. The trapped steam expands instantly. The soft starch bursts outward, cools almost immediately, and transforms into the fluffy white popcorn we love. What you're eating is actually the inside of the kernel, turned completely inside out. Mind-blowing facts. Here's something even more amazing. Not every kernel pops. Those unpopped kernels at the bottom of the bowl. They're called old maids. Most of them contain too little water to build enough pressure for an explosion. Scientists have discovered that the perfect popcorn kernel contains around 14% moisture. Too dry, no pop. Too wet, it won't pop properly either. Nature engineered the perfect snack with incredible precision. So the next time you hear pop, 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 remember, you're not just making a snack. You're watching hundreds of tiny pressure explosions, powered by nothing more than water, heat, and one incredible little kernel.